Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. And welcome to the People's House, the Guam Legislature. My name is Senator Vince Borja. I am the Oversight Chairman for the Committee on Education, Libraries, and Public Broadcasting. Thank you today for joining us as we recognize the National Honor Society graduating seniors for school year 2024-2025. I have a very long script, but I'll try to stay away from this, and I'll go ahead and discuss or share some of the reasons, or one of the main reasons we thought this was very important for myself as an educator and as a Guam legislature and our commitment to ensuring that the success of our students and where it goes from there. When I think of like high school, especially now in my early 40s, I always look back, especially also now being a senator, I look back on like my time in high school. I was definitely not a National Honor Society member. I was not even a C student. I was actually a D and an F student, right? But honestly, but when I got into college, I realized, why, or the, not importance, but how getting better grades than everybody else in my class and making the dean's list, how that helped me in where I went after I graduated from college. It was because of me making the dean's list and like sharing it with a couple people, just kind of my story, and it led to a lot of different opportunities. And it was from there where I always felt like I was cool to be on the dean's list. And then in my undergrad, I was very close to making a magna cum laude, because it's 3.5 and I got a 3.4. I was okay considering I was a DNF student in high school. But then when I went into my master's program, I worked very hard, and I graduated with my master's, actually a double master's, and graduated with a 3.8 GPA. So I was very proud of that, and I was nominated into the Delta Mu Delta Honor Society for Business Students. And so I understand, and I was also a full-time employee involved. At that time, I was heavily involved in triathlons. And so I understand how hard it is to be an adult or to be involved in a lot of things, and then to also focus on academics and be successful academically. And so this was why I thought, we wanted to do this and really recognize the seniors who made it into the National Honor Society. It's not something that you just get handed. Not everybody gets to be inducted into the National Honor Society, so it's definitely something to be proud of. And as the Guam legislature, I want to make sure that we recognize the seniors as they go off, hopefully to college, and do great things. And then we really want to encourage you, because I'm going to assume a lot of you are going to go off island to stateside colleges, or maybe the University of Guam, because you're going to take advantage of the merit scholarship. But come back and be a part of Guam and be a part of the community, because we definitely need want to stop the brain drain and keep our talent here locally. So with that being said, I'll get into the script that is going to make a lot more sense than what I just said in the last 2 minutes. Good afternoon, esteemed guests, educators, student leaders, graduating seniors, and most importantly, your parents and your family, your teachers. As a chairperson on Education, Libraries, and Public Broadcasting, it's a tremendous privilege to stand before you today. We gather here to honor you, members of your National Honor Society who have excelled in your academic journeys and have exemplified excellence in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Each of you here today embodies the ideals of the National Honor Society. Your hard work and dedication have not gone unnoticed. You have demonstrated remarkable scholarship through your commitment to academic excellence, consistently seeking to challenge yourselves and inspire those around you. Leadership is not simply a title, it is action. You have taken the initiative to lead your peers, foster collaboration, and contribute positively to your school community. Your ability to motivate others is a true indication of the leaders you have become. Your commitment to service reflects the heart of what it means to be a member of this esteemed society. By giving your time and energy to help others, you have shown that you understand the importance of community and the impact that each of us can make. And lastly, your character sets you apart. The integrity, honesty, and respect you demonstrate not only enriches your own lives, but also inspires those around you. You are role models, and as you step into the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to carry these values forward. As you graduate, I know this honor is not just a celebration of what you have accomplished, but a recognition of the potential you hold to continue inspiring others. The road ahead may have its challenges, but with the foundation you have built through the National Honor Society, we are confident that you will face them with resilience and purpose. I'm so sorry. Now, we would like to recognize these outstanding high school seniors from all our local schools, and we'll start off in the orders of schools that we've invited today. We'll start with the Academy Lady of Guam. As we call the last person from each school, please stay so we can take a group photo together to commemorate this special occasion. After the presentation concludes, we'd definitely love to take a picture with all the schools as well so we can capture this moment. And now we'll start with the Academy of Our Lady of Guam.
This first certificate of recognition is presented to Tara Mann.
The certificate of recognition was introduced by myself, Senator Vincent A.V. Borja, sponsored by Senator V. Anthony Atta, Senator Tello Taitagui, Speaker Frank F. Blas Jr., Senator Chris Barnett, Senator Shelley V. Calvo, Senator Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Senator Chris M. Duenas, Senator William A. Parkinson, Senator Sean Gumatautau, Senator Sabina Flores Perez, Senator Jesse Lujan, Senator Joe S. San Augustine, Senator Sabrina Salas Matanani, and Senator Therese M. Terlahi. This certificate recognizes you for your demonstration of excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character, and to congratulate you as a member of the National Honor Society. The Committee on Rules of the Mintay 38 na Legislatura ng Guahan herein directs that this official expression of its recognition and congratulations be forthwith sent on behalf of Legislatura ng Guahan and the people of Guam, signed and sealed in the city of Agatna, Guam on the 23rd day of April 2025. Certified by Speaker Frank F. Blas Jr., Chairperson Committee on Rules, Vice Speaker V. Anthony Atta, attested by Legislative Secretary Senator Sabrina Salas Matanani, and myself, Senator Vincent A.V. Borja. Next is Tisha Mann from Academy Lady of Guam. Anaya Beneventi. Frenson Kabuhat. Ariana Cruz. Keani Cruz. My apologies if I butcher this. Aaliyah Ferrer.
Thank you.
Camilla Mariano. Harley Yatar. Ali Santos. Gianna Torino. Araya Tori. Did I say that correctly? Congratulations. One more round of applause for our Academy of Lady Graduates. We can have them go sit down. And now we'll recognize our Speaker of the Guam Legislature, Speaker Frank Blas Jr. And for the next school, we're going to go with introduce Notre Dame High School. Oh, picture? Okay. Sorry, stand by. Speaker, if you could join us, please. For Notre Dame High School, we have Sabana Garrido. And Happy CB Perez. It's my favorite school. Thank you again. And next, Guam High School, we have Julianne Bonin. Lillian St. Andre. And Emily Blackburn. Next, we'll have Guam Adventist Academy, Elijah Jano Edward.
Come on in. There you go.
Next, we have St. John's High School, Anna Lourdes Cook. Jian Lee. Noe Lee. Riley Miller. Rena Olson. Sydney Packbuyer. And Joy Lin. Congratulations.
Okay, let's you join us in the middle.
And now we have Father Duenas Memorial High School, Francisco Aguirola. Landon Brewster. Matthew Camacho.
My grandson.
Ian Gaza. And Jordan Guzman.
Gentlemen, come on.
If you guys can just stay up here and we can get all the recipients join us up here on the podium. Yeah. All the certificate recipients, if you can join us up here for one big group picture. Yeah. And one more round of applause for all our recipients today. Congratulations again, seniors.
Hello. Okay, before we take the photograph, I just want to say congratulations to all of you. I just want you to know this is the first time that actually the graduating seniors that are members of the National Honor Society have ever been recognized by the legislature for your accomplishments. So, in behalf of not just the legislature, but your family and your classmates and everybody on Guam, okay? Congratulations for jobs well done, and now we're going to hold you to making Guam better and making this world better with what you can do. So congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. And congratulations again, seniors. We will now recess until we do the certificates for the public school students. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the People's House, the Guam Legislature. My name is Senator Vince Borja. I'm the chairman for the Committee on Education, Libraries, and Public Broadcasting. Thank you for joining us here today. This year we wanted to, or not we wanted, but the reason I thought, decided to do this was really for the last couple years, like my kids have been in the National Elementary Honor Society at Attica Elementary, and every year, I would join Senator Blas at the time to go and recognize the fifth graders that were graduating, and I thought this would be great because when I think back on my time in high school, I was definitely not a National Honor Society. I was a National Honor Society material. I was like a DS student. I would get like a 58 in third quarter, and then I knew that I needed a 60 to graduate or to get credits. I would get like a 62 to make up for that 2%. Like really, I would always play with the math with my grades so that I graduated. In fact, most people don't know, but I was actually like a super senior. I stayed in high school for about 5 years. Yeah, you're like, wow, now you're like standing up, you're like serving the people of Guam. But what that led me to is really after I graduated from high school, I worked really hard really to graduate from high school, and then I joined the military for a little bit. But then I went to college. I came back home to Guam and I went to the University of Guam. I really just went because I wanted to get the housing allowance that comes with using your military benefits because I didn't want to really work, but I still wanted to live on my own. So I took advantage of the GI Bill. Went to UOG, but it was through UOG where I started being a lot more interested in learning. I obviously wasn't that dumb because I passed the ASVAB and I joined the Army, but I realized the value of education when I was there. Not just the value of education, but the community that comes with being around others who want to do better and be better. In my undergrad, I was in the business program at the University of Guam. I was like 0.1 from making honors, 3.5, so I got a 3.4. But then I went off and went into masters and worked really hard because I wanted to be cool. Because even at the undergrad graduation, everybody, the honor students wore the yellow sash, and I was like, oh, I want to wear the yellow sash too. So I worked really hard in my master's program, and I graduated with the 3.8, and it's probably the best grade I've ever had, highest GPA I've ever had in my life. But what's interesting and why I thought this was important is when I decided to work really hard and do very well academically in my master's program. I was also I was working full-time for a corporate organization in Los Angeles. At that time, I was also one of my goals was to do an Ironman. So I ended up training to do an Ironman, which is a lot of biking, swimming, and running. And so even after doing all that and doing well professionally, I still graduated and then eventually got inducted into the Delta Mu Delta. It's a business honor society for master's students. And it was through that I recognized that you can still it takes a lot of balance to accomplish something like that, especially in master's, working full-time. At the time, too, I was raising my two brothers. And so when we thought about doing this and recognizing the seniors who are in the National Honor, or members of the National Honor Society, it was those things that it made me realize, think of the amount of work, especially as a senior, trying to maintain your GPA, you have to do community service. Most of you are probably involved in a lot of student organizations, right? Because that's part of being a member and something that you have to do to maintain your status as a member. So I understand and recognize how hard it is to keep that status and to stay, retain your membership in the National Honor Society. So we wanted to really, ensure that we recognize you guys' hard work. And really also one of the other reasons is I'm also the Committee on Education, right? And we also, as senators and leaders of the island of Guam, we know that a lot of our students, a lot of our professionals are leaving Guam and going off to the States to pursue other opportunities. So my ask and our encouragement and bringing you guys down here is to still encourage you to go and further your education, work very hard and do big and great things out there, but please come back home. Guam needs you guys. You guys know Guam more than anybody else when you think of the problems and a lot of the things that are happening in today's society. And it's really the things that we do today. In fact, a lot of the laws that you probably are going to hear about or probably will know about in 10, 15 years, should you come back, are probably going to be laws that we pass that you don't necessarily see affect the community until later on down the line. And so, again, this was to kind of trick you guys to come down here and then remind you guys that no matter what you do when you go out into the big world, come back to this little island and help make us better. And so with that, he doesn't know. He likes to do this to me at other events too. He doesn't know, but this is Speaker. Actually, let me recognize my other colleagues that are here. I'm so sorry. Today we have Speaker Frank Blas Jr. of the 38th Guam Legislature. We also have Legislative Secretary Sabrina Salas Matanani and the chairwoman on the Committee on Youth, Senator Shelley Calvo, that are joining us today here to recognize you. But I'll have the speaker give a few words before we present the certificates.
Thank you. And all I got to say is, Vince, we forgive you, okay, for waiting this long to be able to have the accomplishments that you all have. And I'm going to go and say this. This is actually a very auspicious occasion. I just want you to know, you are the first seniors as members of National Honor Society that have been are going to be receiving a recognition from the legislature. And Senator Borja, along with my other colleagues, felt this was important. This is important because over the last 5 years, what you've had to go through just to be able to, not just to get an education, but to be where you're at today was monumental. While the certificate congratulates you and recognizes you for the accomplishments, it's those accomplishments that you've had to do over the period of, first you had the pandemic, then you had Marwar. Some of you just probably saw your classmates for the first time over the last couple of years. But it's all of those trials and tribulations that you had to endure that made this actually most worthy for you to be able to get this today. So I also want to encourage you to continue to work towards your dreams. This is but for us an encouragement to you. Please don't stop. Please don't stop, because the future of our island lays in your hands. Lays in your hands. And this accomplishment is about one of many that we hope that you continue to receive, with the promise and the hope, please come back and help us build a better Guam too as well. So thank you very much in advance. Congratulations on your achievements. And other than this, pretty soon you'll be able to turn that tassel and then go out in the world and says, I'm ready to conquer it. So go out and do that. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Speaker Frank Blas. And so the certificate that we're going to present to our graduating seniors is certificate number 84-38 COR, introduced by myself, Senator Vincent A.V. Borja, Vice Speaker Tony Atta, Senator Tello Taitagui, Speaker Frank F. Blas Jr., Senator Chris Barnett, Senator Shelley V. Calvo, Senator Tina Rose Munya-Barnes, Senator Chris Duenas, Senator Will Parkinson, Senator Sean Gumatautau, Senator Sabina Flores-Perez, Senator Jesse Lujan, Senator Joe S. San Augustine, Senator Sabrina Salas Matanani, Senator Therese M. Talahi. Senator, certificate of recognition for your demonstration of excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character, and to congratulate you as a member of the National Honor Society. The Committee on Rules of the Mintay 38 na Legislatura ng Guahan herein directs that the official expression of its recognition and congratulations be forthwith sent on behalf of the Legislatura ng Guahan and the people of Guam, signed sealed in the city of Agatna, Guam on the 23rd day of April 2025, certified by Speaker Frank F. Blas Jr., Committee on Rules Chairman Vice Speaker Tony Atta, Legislative Secretary Sabrina Salas Matanani, and signed by myself, Senator Vincent A.V. Borja. As we call your name up, please remain standing up here, and then we'll take a group picture. And first, we'll call on Segundo Garrido. Iana Duenas. Gavin Duenas. Nicolette Salas, sorry. And then Maya Hernandez. Get you off to the side.
Sorry, excuse me. Maya Hernandez. Atreyu Tapau. Ethan Casito. Corey Palomo. Phoebe Garcia. Mackenzie Matthews. Desiree Santos. And Jewel Ascotia. Congratulations. Thank you. Alrighty. One moment.
Did you guys forget to check in?
Hold on, they're grabbing the.
Ashley Timbang. Tatum Garrido. Aria Borja. Francis Pamantuan.
Another round of applause for our graduating seniors. We're going to recognize the arrival of my colleague, Senator Jesse Lujan, who's joining us. Oh. Congratulations again, Titans. If the parents want to take some pictures with your child here at by the legislative still, you guys have a couple minutes before we bring in the next school, or one of these fine senators up here. You know. All right, thank you. Test, test. Thank you, Teason High. We're going to bring in the next school. Who do we have? Oh, oh, this is it? Okay. And then we'll. All right, thank you. Test. Thank you for trying to make it work and fit into the public hearing room. But again, thank you, parents. Thank you, students. Thank you, teachers. some of the administrators that are here. Mayor Chimpako from Molesu that's here joining us today. And then before we start, I also want to recognize joining me today is Speaker Frank Blas Jr. of the 38th Guam Legislature. Clap. Legislative Secretary, Senator Sabrina Salas Matanani. Majority Leader, Senator Jesse Lujan. Majority Whip, Senator Shelley Calvo. So we'll begin. And I think my speech is going to get shorter because this is probably, I think, the fourth time I'm going to say it today, which is why I asked if we could just consolidate all the schools. I could give one speech. But it gets easier every time because when I talk about why I decided to do this recognition and recognize the graduating seniors who are in the National Honor Society from all the Guam public high schools, it really brings me back to like not my days in high school, because in my days in high school, I actually was like a DNF student. I always got like a 58 1/4, and then I like try to get the 2% to get the 60% or the 4% so that I get the 60% average so that I could get the credit to graduate from high school. In fact, most probably don't even know, but I was actually a super senior. You guys are probably like, wow, that's the guy that's leading the people, serving the people of Guam. But I was a super senior. It took me 5 years to graduate from high school, but I did it. I went off to join the military, and then I came back and went to the University of Guam. I never thought I was going to go to college, but I did it. When I was there, I worked really hard, a little bit. I was still trying to figure out how to be a smart student. So I was close to graduating with honors at the university, but I was short. Like I graduated, I think, with a 3.4 at the University of Guam, which was okay because then I eventually went off to the States and worked for corporate, and then I went into the master's program and worked. I knew there was an opportunity then, my last shot to try and get into an honor society, and I worked really hard while being a full-time, having a full-time job. At that time as well, I started getting into triathlons, and I was training to do an Ironman. If anybody knows what an Ironman, it's a lot of running, swimming, and biking for like hours on end. So I was doing all those things I thought at that time to live like a healthy and filled life. But I graduated with my master's with a 3.8 and then got inducted into the Honor Society for Business Students. So for me, it was, I understood the work, especially as a high school student. I think for me, as a high school student and with this graduating class, I think you guys were the first graduating class with COVID, right? No? Yes? Yes, right? You guys were 2020. You guys were freshmen coming into high school. So you didn't necessarily get the full high school experience. And then, you guys didn't have to do with a double session. So besides the double session, you guys didn't necessarily get the full 4-year high school experience. But I also know how hard it is to balance community service, balance academics, balance living on Guam, because here in Guam, there's more than just school, clubs, sports. You got your auntie, grandma, cousins, birthday, Easter, and so I understand the work that it comes with maintaining a GPA, and then also maintaining your commitment to continue to do community service and give back to your school and the community. And so today we wanted to take this time to recognize the seniors who, worked hard to get nominated, go through the interview process, and then get inducted, and then to maintain that, right? Because at least during my time, as I taught at Notre Dame and Simon Sanchez for a short time, there are very few instances, but sometimes people get kicked out of NHS because they can't maintain the GPA or they can't commit to the service that is required as a member. And so we want to, on behalf of the people of Guam, on behalf of the 38th Guam Legislature, we wanted to take this opportunity to recognize you guys, the students, for your hard work, and also your parents for the support and the encouragement and the motivation to graduate with this recognition as well. And so before we call everybody's name and bring you up to the front to hand you your certificate, I'll have Speaker Blas give a few words before we do that. Thank you.
Well, first off, welcome to the People's House. Okay, and this is an auspicious occasion for all of you. I think that this is going to pale in comparison to the day you're going to stand up there and get your diploma and turn the tassel and move on with life. But we thought that it is proper, fitting, and to congratulate you, to thank you for everything that you've had to go through over the last few years, and to continue to do what you do so you can continue to have standing in the National Honor Society. That's a great feat. Okay? We all know this because we had to go through the trials and tribulations of high school. You just did one better than many of us. And I want to thank you. That's something. To the parents, it wouldn't have been done without all of your support too as well. So just as much as their certificate, thank you for giving them the opportunity to excel. Today, you're going to be receiving a certificate that is a milestone. You're going to be the first seniors that are National Honor Society members that are going to actually get recognized by the legislature for your accomplishments. And we're going to continue that effort. Yeah, first off, when he came to me and he gave me a stack of certificates that I had to sign, I said, wow, I was very proud to do that. He owes me a blue pen, though, because of all the signatures that I've had to sign. But thank you very much. Congratulations in advance. Okay? And good luck with life.
Okay. We are presenting certificate number 8438. It was introduced by the Committee Chair on Education, Vincent A.V. Borja, co-sponsored by Vice Speaker Tony Atta, Speaker Frank Blas Jr., Shelley Calvo, Christopher Duenas, Euloyo Sean Gumatao, Jesse A. Lujan, myself, Tello Taitagui, Chris Barnett, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, William A. Parkinson, Sabina Flores Perez, Josen Augustine, and Therese Terlahi. The Committee on Rules of Imena 38 na Legislator in Guahan herein directs that this official expression of its recognition and congratulations be forthwith sent on behalf of the Legislator in Guahan and the people of Guam, signed and sealed in the city of Hagåtña, Guam, on the 23rd of April, 2025. This is certified and signed, again, by Speaker Frank Blas Jr., Vice Speaker, Chairperson on Committee on Rules, Senator Tony Atta, and myself, Senator Sabrina Salas-Matanani, as the Legislative Secretary.
From Southern High School, Amari Cruz. Madison Lujan. And Miku Thomas. Paging Mr. Caden. Yes. How about a hand for our Southern High School inductees, ladies and gentlemen? Inductees, as we call your name, kindly do stay on stage, and we will take a group photo, and then we'll take a collective photo. And please, after your school, do stay so we can take a group photo of everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. We celebrate George Washington High School, Latasi Napati. Louis Hukuk. Congratulations. Faith Freeman. Congratulations. Tomoka Ito. Okay. Mitekshi Ghosh. Congratulations. Amara Ignacio. Jaden Shaw Naval. Janice Abasta. Anthony Ignacio. Oh, speaker blast. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Ready for a group photo.
Congratulations again, GW. And to clear the record for the people watching and those here today, earlier I said Notre Dame was my favorite school, but they were my favorite school that I taught at. But GW is actually my favorite school because that is where I graduated from high school, and I think it's the best school on Guam. Just wanted to put that on the record. Thank you. And
Recognizing Simon Sanchez High School, Kailea Schindler. Congratulations. Andrea Eliana. Rona Glenn Fabregas. Haley Pangilinan. Congratulations. Adriana Arciaga. Adriana Sapulia. Joselle Castillo. Isaiah Chargaloff. Maya Owens. Cheyenne Movida. Marin Fukui. Jocelyn Santelises. Skylar Verongo. Marianne Vitug. Kayla Encina. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, so sorry. Rianne McCaldo. Congratulations. And Riza Santos. Congratulations. And then we'll call you back. Thank you. They should. From Ukudu High School, Yaslin Mapilisan. Claire Kimball. From John F. Kennedy High School, Stefan Azucena. Congratulations. Nicole Dela Cruz. Congratulations. Aria Delgado. Rina Domawai. Danielle Echalus. John Paul Lapide. Congratulations. Karsten Polycarpio. Rina Roscoe. Hannah Regis. Camille San Pablo. Miley Santos. Francesca Sarmiento. Dina Soriano. Okay, Nichelle Torsalino. Michael Villeza. Congratulations all. If we can have all inductees approach the stage at this time, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the proud class of 2025.
Thank you again, parents, students, administrators. And this will conclude our presentation. Thank you for everybody joining us. If you guys would like to take pictures, you can stay back as well and take pictures. Thank you. Thank you, AV.